to you.
Let's wing it.
Okay.
Okay, here we are again, doing more blink stuff. What a lovely wave there.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
You know, whatever you want.
We
But
should
I guess
organise my cable rack. Look at that. It doesn't need organising. Look at it, it's marvellous. I made that.
I need to make you a little bit bigger. And not through rubbing, just through, just in my window. That's what I meant. Anyway.
Right. What should we do?
You tell me. Last week we did
Donkey Kong.
We had various levels of success, but we laughed a lot.
Mine was hilarious.
Your donkey was a teddy bear, I think, and mine had 4 arms.
The way it ended up was quite bad. But this is more to do with AI than with Blink. So that was a really like canvas heavy thing.
It was.
And we were using AI lots. The first time we did this, which was an utter disaster of a stream, we took somebody's website and we remade their website quite quickly. I can't even remember what the result was.
And subjectively, probably not any better, but
I don't know. I mean, I think it was. I think their website was terrible. I'm sorry to them. I'm sure they're not website experts though. What else could we do? That was a computer selling website. So there were
Linux custom laptops, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were a British firm that make Linux laptops, which is fantastic. You know, not an American firm, a British firm. Which is, you know, no disrespect to American firms selling Linux laptops, but it's great to see that small British firm doing it too. So yeah, maybe we could make we got some documentation or something like that. Maybe could we do that? Maybe.
What?
Like, I'm thinking, could you do some web searches for us, and I'll show you what I mean. Could you search for like the GCC manual?
Yeah. This one?
That'll do. Yeah. And then I mean, just pick one near the top.
Fortran manual.
Okay. And here it is. And if you go into one of those sections in the detailed table of contents, you'll see. Maybe could you move your video panel?
Wait, could you not see it?
No, I could see it. I can see it.
But you can see my video panel as well.
But I could. The video panel is over the document. Yeah.
Oh well, let me put that back in the tab because I don't need to see me. How was that? Oh.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, it's fine.
Still, I'll just move the other way. Yeah. So one of these is what you're saying. One of this.
Yeah.
One of these.
And it's like, I don't know. Could we do something with this? So it's quite interesting. Sometimes people have done like a reskin job on all of this stuff because this is generated from so the GNU people have a text format called Texi, TXI, which is based on Tech, if you remember Tech. It's Donald Knuth's text format from back in the 80s. And then that got turned into latex and stuff like that. But the GNU people forked all of that, and they had this Texi format, which was specifically for writing manuals. So all their manuals are generated by this stuff. But it must be 30 or 40 years old, this thing, and so the HTML is really crufty and it's a terrible job. So some people have done like this reskin job, like there's an Emacs the Emacs manuals, which are all like that, have been reskinned. If you go and look at, can you go and Google for Emacs docs? Not that I'm encouraging.
Emacs, yeah, I know. Like this?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And if you look at that, like this is totally different, right? I mean, it's so you could look at this and it would be the same as that other GCC one. I wonder if
Yeah.
we could like do a better job of documentation by reading the website
Yeah.
in Blink and then just
Yeah.
presenting the data better. Or
Okay.
the other suggestion I've got is maybe like there are some. But one of the things I really like about Blink is the fact that you can just go in and start driving things and make things happen. So, like a little to-do list,
Yeah.
or you know stuff like that. Here's another one. I was just on my laptop watching YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was watching a Linux Tech Tips video about Linux versus Windows memory usage. A couple of months ago, my son got a computer and we put Linux on it instead of Windows. And he could only afford 16 gig. Microsoft have got this thing where it's like, oh, you need 32 gig at least to play games. But Linux Tech Tips were just proving that you could play games on Linux in 16 gig, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to share this video with him. I was on my laptop. All I could
Yeah.
do was get the copy link from YouTube, put it into a QR code generator, take a photo of the QR code generator on my phone to copy the link and then send it to him on the chat app that I've got on my phone, but not on my laptop. If I'd had Blink, I could have probably just generated a QR code and Blink. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, but I do understand, but I don't know why you just didn't send in the link.
Because I didn't have the chat app that we share on my laptop. I needed to get the chat app link. Sorry, I needed to get the link of the video off my laptop onto my phone. Well,
there's some options there.
But you could, if I'd had a Blink, I could have opened Blink on my phone.
Yeah.
And you know, I could have just made an app. And I don't know why I didn't think to do that actually.
Yeah. Well, let's do. Why don't we do all three? Let's do the smallest first, the second smallest second, and the larger one third, if we get time.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, let's do the little to-do app. What I'm trying to say is, you can make a collection of useful little things.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, we do it at work quite a lot when we want to put stuff into. We want to share it with people, but we don't want to take the time of deploying something quite heavy and just something that's going to get thrown away in 10 minutes. We throw things together like that.
Bingo. So Blink hosts things for you, and it's got authentication and stuff like that. So you can keep, like, you wouldn't want to put your most secret inner thoughts in it, perhaps,
No.
but you can keep little apps in it.
Absolutely. Right, let's do it then. So let's make text a little bit bigger for anybody.
So what we're going to do, make a QR code maker.
Yeah, why not? So I'm going to use the MCP this time. Obviously, inside Blink there is a harness of types, a little chat area where you can choose what model you want, and you can add your keys, and that uses tokens. Or you don't need to use that at all. You could just use the MCP part. So I've opened
we did that
my
before.
terminal. Yeah, so you used MCP last week, but it was...
Yeah, I used the web harness on Claude AI, and you were just doing it in a terminal, but it's the same thing.
It doesn't matter which model, which
Can you make it bigger? Because otherwise we won't be able to see.
This bigger or Blink bigger?
I mean just the font size in the terminal.
Is that all right?
One more maybe.
One more. How's that?
Yeah, I think that's readable. I can read that.
Okay, yes, I trust this folder, and there we go. Let me just check what model I'm on, because I've been working on stuff, and I don't want to... So for something super simple like this, maybe we'd want Sonnet, but it's faster, but Opus seems okay. But let's do Sonnet. It's a routine task, right? I mean, it used to be the standard.
I don't think it's hard, no.
Yeah, okay. So this is exactly what I typed. So, and this is how I use MCPs in that. So I can use my subscription instead of thingy. Click on Start MCP. I go to, sorry, I go to a new blink, like file new blink, or click the new button on the thing, and on the desktop, and I go start MCP. That's started the MCP server, and then I go using blink, which has already been added to my MCP servers.
And we did all of that last week, didn't we?
Using blink and the tab, paste it in there. That's the tab. When you click on this, it'll allow you to copy it. Like that. And then I sometimes do this. So if I want it to be visually stunning, or at least give me something that is not recognizable immediately as AI slot, I do, and using the impeccable skill, this is a collection of sub skills that will try and not be generic like most AI things are.
Is this yours?
It's not Claude, it's a third party. It's just an MD file, a collection of MD files that are loaded in as and when it needs them based on the response from the model. So if the model goes, oh, I'm going to create some design now, it'll go, oh, okay, I'm now going to look at the design part of that impeccable skill. Let's just have a look at it. Impeccable skill. This is it. So it's pretty good, right? So this is what you would usually get. This is probably what you would get afterwards, and things like that. It just cleans it up a little bit. This has got its own like built-in little editor as well now. But using Blink and the tab ID and using the impeccable skill make me a simple to-do list. Yeah, that's it. I mean, who hasn't written a to-do list in their years? Save the data in local storage and allow me to share the to-do list based on the URL. That would be quite a cool thing, right? And then you would be able to share back and forward, I guess. Maybe. So there you go. After a second, it connects to Blink. Oh, it's got very high, extra high settings on there, but that's okay. You're worth it.
I know.
So it successfully loaded the skill because it knows it's going to do that, and now it's extra high. Can I just stop it and take it off?
Yeah.
Extra high.
Of course you can. No, you can't. No.
Effort. Let's go high. Yes.
This piece of wire that I keep putting on my
clear
mouth.
this. No, let's clear this. That's what I meant. And let's do. Try it again. Okay. Thinking with higher for this much better. And this is done at 5. I mean, it just does seem quite slow. But anyway, here we go. Loaded the skill. The skill obviously adds a little bit of extra time. It's loading it. But there you go. There's our approval at the bottom of Blink.
Can you make Blink a bit bigger as well? Yeah, that's probably too big.
Okay. Like that.
A bit bigger. A bit smaller.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So like you had last week, every single prompt that you added, you had to approve it. I don't think that works. I don't think that happens.
That's definitely a change, right? Because
no, it isn't, because I haven't changed it, and I'll prove it to you. Well, here we go. This is a narrow, precisely specified build, so I'll go straight to implement. Blah blah blah. Now, I think that Anthropic. There you go. It's created all of the markup. Let me just shrink that font size down so we can have a look at it. In the base, the system prompt of Blink, I force Blink and the model, to use as close to just the platform that it can, right? So I don't use React, don't use anything, just use normal code.
Right. Yeah.
So here we go. There obviously hasn't been any JavaScript written yet, but it writes it in all these files, and it hasn't loaded it.
Look at that, it's AI, so it made a purple button.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because in that impeccable skill, it literally, one of the first rules is do never use purple. But we can
So
we can.
I've been finding this, right, like things like skills and stuff like that, they're just more and more context, and they're
Of
already
course.
struggling to process the context they've got. So I don't think any of it helps. Like, it helps
Well,
superficially sometimes, but it's just not reliable enough. So I just don't use any of it. I end up just
maybe.
yelling at it.
Yeah, I think. What the heck is that?
It
Yeah, why
wrote you
not?
some Python.
It must be doing some. Who knows what that was? It was checking some hex colors, but
In
making it's
Python.
making a scratch. But it does this a lot lately as well. Like it writes scratch pads based on things in its memory
I
that you
find
have
this
no idea.
I find this really fascinating. Like, how different, because I haven't used um, capable local models much. How different is the experience using a local model, which obviously can't be dicked around with by its makers, because you build
Yeah,
it locally. Like, these people, Anthropic can do whatever. They could decide that Sonnet is not going to get the context windows that it did yesterday. Like, I definitely have days when Claude is really stupid. Like, I have other days
mm,
where you think, wow, that was great. It did an amazing thing there. Obviously, it's not that amazing. It's just statistics. But some days it really is dumb, and I'm sure it must be them changing the way it runs somehow, which of course they could do on the fly.
it never used to do this. There's no way that I've ever seen. I mean, I saw that yesterday. This Python call, but it never used to do these scratch pads in the background. I've not done anything.
Mm.
Again, this is not me, right? The on thing on the right, it's nothing to do with Blink.
I've
So
not seen any of this in. I mean, I never use this. I won't let it run on my computer, like in a
yeah.
browser, fine, but I wouldn't let it run on my
I mean,
unadulterated.
this seems quite long for a simple to-do
It
list, but it
does,
is
yeah.
doing a lot of checks, and it's checking. So in Blink, there
What?
is
But
a
I want
there is
my
a
to-do list.
there you
But
go.
I
It's
don't
share
want
link
it yet.
copied.
I like the idea. You see, this is what I like about Blink. We probably could have just done this without AI.
Yeah, of course.
But what I like is the idea that you can host it in Blink. So, like, and if you could share it, that it would just take you back to the Blink. How do you think that would work? Like,
Well, that's it.
if I write some to-dos, right? Okay, it's stored in local storage. But then if,
Yeah,
like, that example I was using with Freddie, right? Where I'm moving some data from one computer to another.
yeah.
That's the same as if I'm trying to send it to another human, right? So what are you suggesting? Like, okay, so it's stored in local storage, but then I press a share button and we take the local storage and we encode it in base64 or something and
Yeah.
put it in the URL?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Well, we can try this now, right? So it's not saved, but let's save it. Let's call it DY and Nick. Number 3. Save. And now it's not finished. I'm going to let it finish, but I can.
It's
I can
tedious,
open
isn't
up.
it?
It's doing a lot of check. I mean, it finished the work ages ago. Now I have Blink installed as a PWA. It's finished. Look, right. Anyway, that's finished. So let me just remove that PWA Chrome, because Chrome apps, isn't it? And let me just do uninstall. Get rid of that one. Remove from Chrome. I hope I've got nothing inappropriate there. I don't. Okay, so if I then view this, there you go, it's in a browser. So I should be able to. Now, I don't think we should share this yet, because I think we should do the QR code, and then I can share the QR code and you can take a screenshot on your thing. But let's double check that it works. So you obviously can check it.
No, I love the share idea because, okay, so you could, like,
Well, okay, let's try it.
being able to share as a do you understand what I mean? Being able to share as just a URL is cool, but what I don't understand is why every website doesn't already have a QR code as an option on the share.
Well,
that's mad.
So Chrome does, or it used to. If you click on it used to be really upfront and centered in here. It used to have a little QR button here. I know it did. I absolutely did.
Oh, I see.
But if you go to share,
Oh, sure, but like
great
if
QR
you're
code,
in, if
there
you're
you
in
go.
YouTube, I would never think to use my browser to share, except when I'm on the mobile where it's got a dedicated share button. But
Right.
in YouTube or something like that, there's a share button in the user interface in YouTube,
There is.
right? Like in the
Yeah.
website, I mean. But
Yeah.
there isn't a bloody option. I'm sorry to swear. There, I don't even know how to say this without swearing. There isn't an option to generate a QR code. So you can generate an embed, you can generate the link to just take someone to the video, and then there's a whole bunch of options for social media things to send it to Facebook or Nazi Town. I'm sorry, X.
Yeah.
But there is no QR code. Like, I just want a QR code. I just want.
Okay. Well, in Chrome there is, right? Because no matter what URL you go to.
Sure, but that's go to the browser. Like, no one's going to do that when they can when they're using the user interface. Anyway.
I'm going to try it out. Right. So add a task. Do something. Yeah. Fine. Now.
Add a QR code.
Yeah. Add a QR code. Done. Look at the URL. It's changing as we're doing it, which is pretty good.
Because it's the sum of all of those things.
Do something else. Yeah. And then if I then send you this, in fact, if I do a QR code, you'll be able to scan it with your phone, won't you?
I hope so.
Create QR code.
Wouldn't it be funny though, if at this point I got out one of those joke phones that's like a dog toy?
Hello?
Oh, it doesn't work!
Ding, ding. A rotary phone. Does it work?
Hang on.
Now, obviously, there is a massive issue with this. If you add something, you have to keep sending back and forward.
I have to look at it with my phone.
The state, don't you? But this is, one little idea. I'm not saying it's perfect.
Was this your website?
Hey, look.
Oh, amazing. Look at that. That's brilliant, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, so I don't know if you know this, but
I like that. I think that is a neat tool. It took too long to make.
Yeah, but I mean, 75% of it was testing itself. So you could then, in that first prompt, say, "Don't test it." Just
what did it do? Can we just look at the code? What did it do? Did it turned the data into a JSON?
Turn the data into JSON, into don't know. Let's have a look.
Like
JSON
it could have turned it into JSON.
Yeah. That's it. It encoded the JSON.
Base 64 encoded it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Base 64 URL encoded it.
Yeah.
And because there's no bloody base 64 encode, why am I talking like Michael Caine? I don't know. I don't think Michael Caine knows about base 64 encoding, but if he did, that's how he'd say it. There is no bloody base 64 URL encoder in the browser. You have to make one every time.
Yeah, but there you go. I mean, it makes sense to me. It's very simple. It's very easy to understand.
I like that. I really like that feature that you could just do that. So,
well, we've done it a few times. So, when did we do it last? We were trying to share some JSON with each other, and we were just figuring out. We didn't obviously have a store or a database, but instead of us just doing it, we did that.
I mean, obviously there is a store in the database because there's one behind blnq.
No, of course, but I think James Lockwood has found a much better way of compressing flat text. Obviously, base 64 is quite long, isn't it, compared to the actual thing?
Well, what you'd really do is probably not encode it in JSON. You'd encode it in CBOR, and then you base 64 the CBOR. But there isn't a CBOR library in a browser either, so you'd have to write one
No.
of those.
Anyway, that's that. It works now. I question this. No, do I question that?
I don't
So
know.
that. Oh no, it's fine. So
I mean, I think the UI is not the best, but we asked an AI to make the UI, and it made a purple one.
yeah, but we did ask the best skill to do that. I would be curious of what. So that's the first one, and if I just get that prompt again, I just want to, for a little test, I'm going to copy this, and I'm just going to go file new, and I'm going to change the model to Haku. We'll just start this again, and I'm going to say using the I don't know how to use. How do I get back in this? How can I jump numbers in a terminal? I mean, I just want to jump back words.
I don't think you can. I think the way these prompts work, it's really tedious.
Okay, right, 2 seconds in.
Maybe Control A would take you to the beginning of the line. Maybe.
Is that the new one? Yes, it is. Let's get rid of the impeccable skill, because I don't know if that has made it any better.
It's not working.
Right, and I'm just going to... Oh, God. I'm going to copy that because I needed to change my model again. Model. I'm going to choose the fastest. Yeah, switch to that. And now I'm going to go clear, just so we don't cheat. And okay, try again. So this should be lots faster. It's not going to use a skill. There you go. Okay, load them. Go for it.
So what are you doing? Are you telling Claude to use blnq's AI, which is Haiku?
No.
You just...
No, I've just changed the Anthropic model.
Right.
It still says Sonnet 5 there. Look.
Yeah, well, you changed it in blnq, not in Claude.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
You do you, babe. I saw you change it in blnq, but
no.
No, that's fine.
No, look here. So the model is Haiku. See,
okay.
I'm not even touching blnq. All blnq's using is the MCP.
But you did.
It's got nothing to do. But
anyway, it's fine. Whatever.
There you go. It's a lot faster. It's done it all.
Faster.
It did it in 58 seconds.
It's still bloody purple, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You didn't use the impeccable skill, which says specifically not to use purple, but was ignored anyway last time.
Also, my system prompt says never use purple, like many times, not just once. Orange, maybe. Right. So anyway, it's going through. Yeah. No, this you can tell it's a lot more earlier AI models. It puts emojis everywhere, and I'm no doubt there's some double dashes somewhere, but still workable. Yeah, okay. It's not done the JavaScript yet, but that's okay. It's done the CSS now, which is far more down, isn't it? Now, come on then.
I love how it gave you examples.
Examples?
Complete project documentation. Update dependencies.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, the worrying thing is that it's put it all in one big file, which is absolutely no problem at all. No problem. Because it knows about it, but obviously this model isn't as powerful. Anyway, let's save this and let's go DY and Nick 3.1. I don't know if it's going to work. Who knows? Get alert. Add. Share this link. Copy URL. Copy URL to clipboard. There it is. And then I can, again, what am I doing? Again,
I don't know.
Save and share. Crick QR code. There you go. You should be able to get that exact version as well. But that took, I mean, it did a little bit of checking at the end, but it took considerably less time.
This one can't be seen on camera.
Why?
I don't know. It's too bright. There we go.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, mine's okay.
Anyway, you'll notice that in Blink, I'm not seeing any way to get back to the code, but that's because I opened it from Blink, so it has the there's the referrer. But if I open this URL,
I just had I had the Blink logo hover over the thing.
Yeah, you get the opening
Blink
Studio.
Yeah.
And then it moves over to the left. Just to give you now, that means you can go back into Blink and it'll take you direct to the Blink of the code, which I think is
that
nice.
It's just being able to do that is super useful. It would be awesome, wouldn't it, if we'd got LLMs to the point where they were rolloutable. Like, we don't want an LLM that could tell us what the capital of Belgium is here, or how to make linguine. Ask it how to make linguine. I bet it knows how to make linguine. We really only want the design stuff, and I bet that would be, if they weren't all racing to create God, we'd probably be able to do that.
Design's so subjective, though. I mean,
do you need to know how to make linguine, though, to answer design questions?
Yeah.
Or the aerodynamics of a Formula One racing car? I mean, I just don't think you do.
Anyway, there you go. Boom,
it's
boom.
Amazing, isn't it? Can we put the QR code into the share?
Yes. So we'll probably do it on this one, right? We'll go back to this one.
Yeah.
Let's clear this. And I only think that
wouldn't it? Hey, wait a sec. Wouldn't it be interesting if you kick off with Claude? I bet they've thought about these things. I bet this is what's going on. You kick off with a decent model, and then you step down to a shit model. What happens?
That's what I'm doing right now, right? So I'm on a different model now.
That's right. That's why I say how interesting. That's why I mentioned.
So now, so I just start the MCP again. I go using Blink and the tab. Let's create a QR code, which is the shareable URL on every change to the to-do list. Put the QR code at the bottom underneath and allow to save as image. What? Oh, no. Clear just, I didn't know Clear did that. Clear just clears the context, obviously, but also just scrolls you down to the page. So we're on a much simpler model now, much quicker, hopefully.
But we've got what we started with.
Now, there is a risk that it might
flipping edges.
Yeah, but there is a chance that it might just go.
I need to make this all orange.
Yeah. I've decided that I don't like purple because I've read it in your system prompt. Yeah, but your master, Sonnet, did it. Here we go. Save QR code. Now, I want to see it, don't I? But it hasn't done it yet, so let's see.
I love how it's added a shit button.
Yeah, it's added a shit button so far. I tend not to go downwards when I'm using this.
What do you mean?
Now I like the styling. So this exact test that you said, we did it in Sonnet, which isn't a great.
You don't downgrade.
I just leave it. No, I just leave it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Features added. It says it's done it. Well, let's try it. Well, it hasn't, has it? But it could be because it's just running in Blink.
What's Save QR?
That is. See, I was expecting that to download as a PNG, so you could share the PNG or print it or whatever.
I'm expecting when you click that, it gives you a QR code on the page.
Well,
that's
that
what
would
I
be
want.
view. No, you just want the QR code updating automatically, don't you? All the time.
Oh, I see. Just show it on the page.
Yeah. Well, then I don't know what this does, but let's have a look. The QR code isn't loaded from this. Oh, it's using a library. That's cheating.
Yeah. Stop it.
CDN GS deliver.
Surely you can make a QR out of Canvas or SVG. Surely.
Yeah, surely. But maybe like we could say.
Like the code to do that can't be that hard.
I'm just going to say let's not use a library. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. That's your spirit of adventure, LLM.
Yeah.
It's okay though. I'm not writing it. Go on, get on with it. Go on.
Yeah.
It's like having
Do
a
as you're
junior,
told.
isn't it? It's just like having a junior.
Silently do it. Hey, well, look at this.
Yay! That's a terrible QR code.
You didn't say I wanted a pretty one. But anyway, let's save this and let's test it, see if it works. So there's that. And if I go, let's get rid of that. Oh, look at that. QR code is updating. There is no QR code, but test.
It does work. Yeah, it works.
It's good, isn't it? So there's two ways to run it. You could copy the URL. You could just scan that QR code.
I love that. I think that's really neat. I mean, it's terrible.
I don't think you would have it there. I think you would have it top right, and as you hovered over it, you could then
make it bigger. Yeah.
But saved QR code obviously saves that as a What the heck is? What is this?
I don't know. What does it say? I can't read it.
It's using a free QR server that's given a URL. Is that what it's doing? It's not actually, still not actually using its own. What the? That is not a valid QR code.
No, but that's not a valid QR code.
It looks more like a game on the Atari. But anyway, I guess what it was doing is it was taking that URL and it was passing it through to a service which we were using, which was downloading the image on somebody else's service. But now it's actually trying to make I mean, this isn't right, is it? That's not valid. No. It's not changing.
No, that is not right.
There'll be some. I don't know anything about QR codes, but boo. But the idea was there, right? And luckily, I already saved it, so I could go back to history and go back to here. Did I already save it? Oh no, I didn't. I just used a QR code.
Correct. See, in some ways, this makes the whole thing a bit more fragile, actually.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
I still think it's really useful. I wonder if there is scope for a tool that just lets you do this sort of thing. That'd be useful.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you want to do one more?
Well, what were the things we had?
How long have we been streaming?
I don't know. Does it tell me? Oh my gosh, 38 minutes.
Oh.
I mean, we must have spent the first 15 just going, oh, what should we build? So we could do the documentation thing, but I feel like it's probably quite a big job.
Yeah, and probably I think that your expectation is to make it better, which when I say better, I think more visually appealing. Like this, for me, I use the
You don't really use this though. This is an index of manuals, right? So
it's this one, right? So this one.
Yeah, that's right. So the big problem with this is that you've lost the contents. Like when I showed you the Emacs one, that's kind of a first step fix. You've at least got the table of contents down the side at the same time as you're looking at the bloody content. So having 2 frames would help.
Personally, what I would do, each one of it. So under option summary is all of this stuff. Now it's absolutely fine, but on this page, I'm on. If I want to find this exactly, I know that maybe look at error and let me think. Right, I know it's IDER, right? But on here, if I search for that, there is nothing. But that's under. Was it under there? Yeah, it was under there. What I would do on here is I would have these as detailed summaries, And if you use detailed summaries, you can search inside detailed summaries with the things, just to give you an example. I'm not saying that this is exactly right, but what I would have is something like this. So I would have your things in here. So what was it? It was, go back to it. Option summary, 2.1 option summary. Let's imagine that was it, right? And obviously I would have another. And then I would have a div here. And then I would have a div here. And then I would have a details. And then I would have another one. Bear with me. It's going to come through 1, 2, 1. Something else.
Yeah. So then the next thing in the top,
2, 3, like this. Now in CSS, of course, you can get rid of those things. But and this is, it drives me mad when people go, I'm going to do a drop down, and I go, all right, do one then, and then they go, oh yeah, and then they make the thing work by JavaScript. Let's imagine anyway we were looking for this, and you'd copy all of this, right, and you'd style it up. Let's imagine this, and in there, and then you put that in there.
Put that in the div. But the trouble with that is it would be enormous.
So?
Well, it wouldn't load.
It's text, isn't it?
It wouldn't load.
What do you mean?
Well, if you go back to the to the manual.
Let me show you what I meant. But anyway, in here there's all of this, right? And all of that stuff that we pasted, it isn't formatted. But if I ever wanted to knew that something was backtrace, I just go to this page and I use find, and it opens them for me in everywhere. So there's no JavaScript on this page. I just search for it. It's auto opening these things as you search. If you ever wanted to, that means that you don't need 2 pages. Now, when you say that, I don't know. Is it? I can't remember what it was. There's the HTML docs, which is 330,000 DOM elements. Of course, it is a large page, but it's no larger than you. I don't know. I don't know what the use case is, but I guess if you look at the documentation,
if you go back to the documentation side, I mean, it's a little bit too small for me to see, I think. But and then you go, like if you go back one more, go back to the top of this. No, yeah, like so you can see these are like that Fortran manual that you had opening. You can normally get it as a single page, or maybe you can't here.
What's a HTML tarball?
Like that's a tar.gz with all of it in.
Right.
So I don't think you can see the single page version. And I think this is multiple pages split up. But one of the things that you can do is build the manuals as a whole massive file, and they really are tedious to download.
Yeah, it is. These are all of the separate files.
Yeah, so that's the normal way we do it.
Which would be, if you just bear with me, well, it's big, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's tiny. But
yeah, but when you download it as a single file, it really is quite tedious. So I'm not sure that would work.
What do you mean tedious? Tedious for what?
It takes ages.
What, 380k?
Maybe. Yeah, right. I don't know why. Maybe it's just.
That's only 380k.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's zipped, but it's not much more. Look, you can see them. All the files are just.
Yeah. So why is it so bad normally? The other thing is that these manuals have all got built-in indexes. So if you look at the short table of contents at the top, at the bottom of the short table, you'll see that we have a bunch of indexes, option indexes and keyword indexes, and that's how you tend to search. I mean, it's a book. Like these were all made originally in like the late 80s, early 90s. So like everybody's expectation of it back then was like a proper book. Like you can print them off as a book, and you could buy them as a book at one point. I don't know if you still can. So yeah, it's like.
But what
I hadn't thought.
if this was one file, which I think it is small enough to be, but I don't know anything about Fortran or how you would use it or anything to index.
Well, you
But
don't
I
need to
think
know
it's
anything
small.
about Fortran. This is just a book about Fortran.
Right. So I think it's small enough. It's 380k. Just showed you the whole thing that I downloaded that tarball is now compressed, but still, it's not going to be much bigger, is it?
So what I'm going to do, I don't think we should try and do it now, but I might have a go at doing some kind of little bit of JS in Blink to try and. Can you do cross-site? Can we just try and do a fetch of one of these pages?
Yeah, of course. So let's do it.
The other thing about this is that the HTML it produces is just awful.
No, in Blink.
No, the HTML of the documentation that the text info.
Oh, right.
Format
oh,
produces.
Not that. That is wrong. I mean, that is wrong.
It's HTML3 or something like that. It's terrible.
Using Blink and the tab.
Why can't you just do it?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
No, you're asking an AI to do it. Can't you just do it?
Oh, can I just do what?
Oh, no. Oh.
What? Code like a caveman? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Can you read this and create me a simple
they're talking about on Blue Sky about how what they do if they didn't have AI, and it's like I'd be just fine. You're just like nope, don't do that anymore.
Hey, look, it's fetching it. It's fetching it. This is obviously nothing to do with the MCP at this point. This is Claude's own fetcher. It has its own set of tools.
Can we open another window?
Yeah.
And can I race?
Can you can race.
Open another window and I'll say it to you and you can just type it in like a caveman.
I know.
Pretend I'm an LLM.
I presume you're wanting to do something like const r equals
fetch
response fetch, right? Fetch,
yeah.
and then get that
the
URL,
full HTTPS URL of
this
one of those nodes.
Any,
the
or any
table of contents would do in the first instance, yeah.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe. Well, let's try. Which one was it? So we got rid of that one.
I don't know.
Where's the Blink that we were using?
Oh shit! There. You keep going to it.
No, but I
Nope.
Sorry, I changed the tab.
One?
Yeah, no, this is the one where I'm just trying to get rid of everything. Sorry, I've got a bit of a mess. Right, so okay, so this is the one where we're going to do it. We're going to fetch this page, yeah.
And that will give us some text that you can then turn into that you could parse with HTML, right?
Yeah.
Presuming it's okay.
I'm just waiting for this to pop up because this will pop up any second. It's going to say I can't find the tab ID. Sorry. Get.
I've got a little light here. It's like I haven't had to have a light for such a long time, like months. It's not very efficient, is it?
Text, David, text. Is it get text or just get? It's just text.
No, it's just dot text. You have to await it though. No, don't do that.
Okay.
Let's parse it. Is it DOM parser? I think you have to make a DOM parser. You have to go const DOM parser. Okay. Const D equals new DOM parser, maybe.
Const D equals new DOM.
And DOM parser is all one word. Yeah. And then and then you can go D dot parse.
I mean, we didn't even know if we got it yet. It might be cross-origin.
Parse from string, yeah. Yeah, but you know. Parse from string, I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
D dot parse. That is, you're right. T.
Yeah. And that would give us that gives us a DOM. So go const doc or something like that.
Yeah.
And then spit out doc.outer.html.
Well, let me just console log. I like to. I don't know why you don't use
doc.outer.html.
Let's
I
see.
guess we could go, you know, document.body.
Oh, failed to fetch. Blocked by cause. Can't do.
Right.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, frustrating.
All right, let me do this. Sorry, we were doing file saved as blah 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 blah. What is it done? Modern definition for. Anyway, the file. Sorry, try again. I didn't get there in time to approve it. Here we go. I don't know what it's going to look like. Hey, look, it said. I saw purple in there 2 seconds ago. Purple gradient header with branding. What the I mean, we've had no luck without purple today. It's just everything.
Ask it to add some M dashes.
Yeah.
It'll be so AI that people will think it's not AI.
I'm gonna. Here we go. I'm gonna put some. There we go.
That was with. So we're really cheating, right? Because the LLM is going in the background to the GNU site and using a real browser to actually talk to it with CSP. We can't do the CSP thing from fetch, isn't it?
No,
so we end up using an LLM, which is really bad.
Well, you're going to get drift, aren't you? Because it's just a copy of.
Yeah, right. It's a shame. But
you could run a server, not in Blink, but you could run a server that does the fetches with proxies.
So I might do that, right? I mean, I can go off and build all the stuff, but then of course the reason we want this is because managing the stuff is so hard. When I took the job at where we work right now, that was about 15 years ago, and Stallman actually was asking me if I could rebuild this stuff, and I was like, yeah, of course I can. And then I got so busy at work that I never did it. So I feel a bit guilty about that. Hey ho.
One thing this does, we're not using the inbuilt prompts, but the prompts get saved as well. So if you ever go back and you can't, for whatever reason, use an MCP, you can still use the inbuilt, and it's got all of the stuff from past prompts, which is quite nice.
Yeah,
so you can see what things were built. You go back to what is something that I was doing this the other day for a friend of mine. Beautiful site, using Fable and using. Look at that, it's beautiful.
It is. Is that Cambridge? That looks like Cambridge. No, this will be.
It's York.
Yeah, right. Of course it is.
There you go. And that was one prompt, one hit wonder.
Really?
One hit. Look, that was it.
That's very impressive.
And it is pretty impressive. It's got all of the.
Sorry, we should do it in Yorkshire accent, shouldn't we? That's very impressive.
Way aye, lad.
That was not a Yorkshire accent.
No, it wasn't.
Neither was mine, I think.
Well, as you know, I have a neutral accent, so
of course, everyone else's is weird.
Very difficult. Very difficult.
Is the base level.
But anyway, there you go.
What was this site about?
It was just a demo site I was playing with, but I just wanted to show you that one hit. I just wanted to show you that it takes the prompts and saves them in there. But anyway, yeah, there you go.
Very impressive. So that's probably the end of our little Blink muck about again. Maybe we do one or two more.
Look, I'm not sure that you can see this, but
what?
one of the showcase things in the background is your teddy bear Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, that's so bad.
I don't know if you saw that moving by.
Yeah, I did.
But,
God, that teddy bear Donkey Kong was hilarious. Poor Claude really couldn't understand how to make a bear.
Yeah. Anyway, people, go to Blink, go to Showcase, and you can play on Nick's Teddy Bear too, which is
That didn't sound right, did it? That didn't sound right.
It's
No,
so
no, but
bad.
that didn't sound right to the English ear. Look at that. It's so bad.
What's the keys? Oh, I've got them. That's funny.
I quite like the game. If the bear was a bit better, I tried all sorts of ways to get the damn bear better. Like I even tried importing an image and it wouldn't let me because the image was copyright.
I think it's I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, it is doable.
Mine's impossible to do. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what happens though. You get eaten by the bear, presumably.
No, you win. Press R to play again.
It doesn't look like you're getting eaten by the bear either. It looks like you might be going up another part of the bear.
Yeah, and then the other one. This is the other one that was built in, both with the same provider, different models. One was, I think you were using Haiku, and this is Fable, but
this is Shiva Donkey Kong.
But much exactly.
It is more accurate apart from the physics, which I mentioned before.
Yeah, you did. This is the barrels that move upwards. Oh my! I can't go up this ladder. This is the problem. They've stopped that ladder, and I can't get up here. Please don't come down. No. Go to the right.
So some of them.
Right, I can do it now.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, there's a second level. Oh, it's the same level. I mean, Pauline is a shrimp in a dress, but
no, she's just wearing a shrimp costume.
Yeah. Anyway,
is that what was that her name? Pauline. It wasn't Princess Peach.
It wasn't Princess Peach. No, there's lots. It probably was Pauline. Yes. Yeah, there's Princess Daisy.
That sounds
Princess
a bit
Pauline.
Croydon. Was Donkey Kong set in Croydon?
Don't know. Anyway, that was fun.
Yeah, it was groovy. Right, so maybe same time next week, and maybe I'll dick about with some documentation so we can do something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and find a better source. Anyway, we're only mucking about. Maybe see you all next week.